Yo guys, what is going on? BDB coming back to you with another video. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be getting into something absolutely 110% insane. Today's video, guys, is going to be a lineup that I'm going to create in terms of the best defenders in the game. If you love defense, guys, this is the lineup you should be running. Now, granted, some of these cards are very expensive. This is not budget friendly, so I will be doing a video on the best budget defenders you can go pick up for less than probably 100K, maybe 50K, maybe 10K, something like that. But guys, before we get on to that, man, make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. We are on the road as of right now to 500 subscribers, guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for me, as well as, guys, go ahead and drop a like and put me in that YouTube algorithm, as well as, guys, go ahead and comment where you think I went wrong in terms of your opinion and what card you would like to see in place of one of these cards. Like I said, guys, this is very subjective. This is my opinion. And so with that being said, like, so you could go hand in hand. Like, maybe another card is a slight bit better defense, but guys, in my opinion, these are the cards that have the best defensive animations, the best stats, the best badges, go hand in hand, you know, but that is what it is. So guys, let's get right into this video, man. So with that being said, the first person, I have it actually all written down here. The first person that I'm going to go ahead and put in here is none other than Giannis Antetokounmpo, out of position point guard. Guys, the dude has phenomenal defensive badges. I'm talking, he has every single defensive badge in the game, and his attributes are insane. So guys, if you ran this squad in full entirety, if you ran this squad, guys, I believe you will win a lot, because defense matters, especially that interior, because guys, the speed glitch exists, and I go on record and say it takes no skill to use the speed glitch. And so with that being said, you need somebody that's tall, that has a good wingspan, that has the badges. You need an overpowered defender to stop the speed glitch, or at least in my opinion, because I don't know how to play defense in this game, and it helps to have great players like a Giannis that's going to give you what you actually need. So with that being said, Giannis, obviously, do I even have to say anything? He's out of position point guard, 99 overall. One of the best animations in the game. He's fast, great at defense. So at that number 1 spot, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo. Guys, that number 2 is going to be this guy right here, Josh Smith, out of position, 98 overall. The dude is fantastic. Again, similar to Giannis, can play that point guard position. So you can actually switch those two if you want and play Josh Smith at the 1. But guys, the dude is fantastic. Again, just another person that can knock down the 3, great defensive animations, great stats overall. I believe these guys have above 90 or 90 interior defense, and I look at the interior defense the most. You know, with that being said, though, Josh Smith is another one of those guys that are just going to give you his all, and his demeanor on the court is great. So he can also shoot the ball. I love his release. I like Giannis' release a slight better. But yeah, guys, Josh Smith coming in at the 2 guard for the starter. Then we got Guy that I have not personally tested, though, but I've looked at his stats and his attributes, his badges, and there's a no-brainer, in my opinion, that his defense is this good, and that is none other than James Worthy. Okay, guys, so James Worthy, again, these guys are all very similar at defense because they all play very good defense. Now, I was really, like, guys, I was very, very adamant here. So there was a lot of cards that I could actually put in this 2 spot or this 3 spot. My first pick was Tony Allen. Now, when you hear the name Tony Allen, what do you think of? You think of defense. And so I immediately put Tony Allen there, but then I realized, okay, maybe I should look, because even though Tony Allen is great at defense, maybe his interior defense is not good. So I actually look at his interior defense, and his block are not that good, guys, compared to Josh Smith. Then the same thing with James Worthy. I think I had, who did I have? I think I had Bobby Jones in there, and I love Bobby Jones, but James Worthy is that tick bit better. So like I said, guys, I have James Worthy coming in at the 3 spot, and I want to double check on something really fast here, guys. Well, I won't double check, but I'm pretty confident in the bench. There's one player that I might have to switch, but like I said, going in at the 4 spot, guys. Now the bench, you're probably going to disagree with me, but at the same time, it's my list. So at the 4, guys, we're going to go ahead and say the man of the hour. And guys, this is like, I didn't want to put in invincible cards, okay? So this, before I should have probably said this in the beginning. But guys, I'm not counting invincible cards. They are the best cards in the game, and I don't really feel it's fair to count them because they're too expensive for most people. They're going for anywhere from like 500 to 2 million. So I'm not going to count them, guys. I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't really feel like it's fair to put him in. So obviously all the invincible cards will be in here, but with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and put in D-Rob. Oh my God, why do I keep calling him? Well, I don't know why I keep calling him. We're going with Dennis Rodman, guys. Mark my words. It's close, man. Either Dennis Rodman or Bill Russell for the greatest defender. Obviously, Bill Russell has it. Who did I say? I think I said Bill Russell. But yeah, guys, Dennis Rodman has every single defensive badge on Hall of Fame. Great at perimeter, great at lateral quickness, great on interior. I think he has like an 88 lateral quickness, but that is okay when his badges make up for everything. Defensively, the dude is just a god tier. Now, I know he's a little bit undersized, so if you preferred AK, Bobby Jones, kind of someone that's a little taller, I get it. But Dennis Rodman is so good at defense, and he's going to come in there at that power forward position. Then we have here the center spot, which is where my list. And then we have, let's see, how would you spell his name? Okay, there we go. Dikembe Mutombo. The dude is phenomenal at defense. Comes with every single badge on defense, Hall of Fame, if I'm not mistaken. And the dude is great on the lateral quickness, great on the perimeter, great interior defense, he's phenomenal on the defensive end, guys. He can't curry stuff, but he can shoot the ball. And like I said, man, he's tall. And so I would have him over a lot of people on the defensive end. He's just that good at defense because he's tall, etc., etc. Now, a lot of people, earlier in my stream, guys, you were telling me that Mutombo is better than Alvin Adams, which, okay, if you want to tell me that Dikembe is better, okay. Who do I prefer? I prefer Alvin Adams because obviously he can curry slide, and I think that his release is a tick bit better. But no, Dikembe Mutombo is a better defender than anybody in the game with not named invincible cards. So, like I said, guys, Dikembe is right there. Then we have on the bench. So let's see. We have obviously LeBron James out of position, man. The dude is phenomenal. Very similar to Giannis, guys. I can't really express that enough. Very similar to Giannis Antetokounmpo, man. They bring you a lot of the same things, although I think Giannis is a tick bit better. I think LeBron James is phenomenal at that defensive end, comes with a lot of good defensive badges. And it's just overall, man, a very, very solid player. Going to give you a lot of the things that Giannis gives you. So moving on to the 2 spot, guys, we have, and this guy, I did not think, I thought he was a little bit outdated, but I guess not, because the dude is so good at the defensive end, and that's going to be Billy Owens. The dude's got like 90 in almost every stat defensively. In fact, I think he does. Good defensive badge. I think he's missing like 4 or 5. But guys, the dude is not outdated defensively. Now, offense, if you want to tell me okay, then okay. But guys, Billy Owens defensively, go check out his stats and attributes. Is so good defensively. He's very underrated. I hear nobody talking about him. 90 in almost every single defensive category. A freaking god, and he's tall. He's a tall 2 guard. He has a great wingspan. And so with that being said, guys, Billy Owens at that 2 spot. Then we have, and Tony Allen, guys, is not even in this. Like, I looked at his interior and I looked at his block, and it's pretty bad. So, guys, we're moving on to the next one, which is Larry Keenan. Larry Keenan is a very good defensive player for the one specific, for the specific reason of obviously his interior is very good, his lateral quickness is good, his perimeter defense is good, but like his overall demeanor, now I haven't played with this guy, okay, now I've watched gameplays on him, took a look at his badges, his attributes, he's got a great defensive badges, but I think his demeanor on the court is better than, if you want to put Larry Keenan in front of, because guys, this was very hard for me. Like, if you want to switch up James Worthy and Larry Keenan and swap these two, you can do it if you want to. I think Josh Smith is better than Billy Owens. I think Giannis is better than LeBron. But yeah, if you want to switch James Worthy and Larry Keenan, I wouldn't be opposed to it. You could switch those out. But no, I like these 2 guys, but Larry Keenan is very similar to James Worthy. But I think maybe Larry Keenan is a tick better, but I'll still take James Worthy because I believe he's taller, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But no, Larry Keenan is coming at the bench on the small forward. And like I said, you could switch those. Basically almost the exact same card, guys. Let's see. We're going on in the number 4 spot. Number 4 spot is a card that I didn't really think was. He doesn't strike me as a defensive guy. But guys, it's going to be Zion Williamson. Now, I want to make sure I get this right. Okay, I think that's the Zion I had. Guys, Zion is what? 6'6", 6'7", somewhere in that time, in that height frame. Zion has very good defensive stats, man. I was very blown away. I actually never really paid attention to Zion. The dude has great defensive stats, man. He's just great. Again, obviously, I think Dennis Rodman is better at defense. I don't think it's really close, but I think that Zion is on the level of maybe like a James Worthy or a Larry Keenan, where he's very good, but Dennis Rodman is that tick bit better. So you could switch these if you want to, guys. But like I said, Dennis Rodman is better, but no, Zion Williamson, man, go check out his defensive stats, guys. I've already looked at all these defensive stats, man. He's really good. And that took me by surprise because I didn't think he was going to be a very good defensive player, because he's more of a dunker slasher kind of player. But man, Zion is crazy. So take a look at we'll be doing 3 honorable mentions at the end of the bench. So the last one, guys. Now, a lot of you are going to disagree with me on this. Okay, a lot of you are going to disagree with me, and wholeheartedly, I'm going to respectfully say this dude is so good. He's not better than Dikembe, because Dikembe is way better. But guys, this dude right here, Ralph Sampson. Now hear me out. Ralph Sampson has phenomenal interior defense. His defensive badges are freaking crazy. And I believe he has good speed, good acceleration. But guys, he's got the really good lateral quickness and perimeter defense for how tall he is. 7'5", 7'6", 7'3", somewhere in that height frame, guys. The dude is freaking fantastic. And you put him now, guys, obviously there are better defenders, or should I say smaller guys that can play the defense better. But what you're getting from Ralph Sampson is a 7'4" monster that has a crazy long wingspan in 7'3", if I'm not mistaken, or 7'4", and can just pose people, body people, shoot over them. You're getting a guy that can play lanes exceptionally well for what he is. And with that being said, Ralph Sampson is on the bench. Now, I get it. If you want to take out Ralph Sampson, be my guest. But I'm going with height, I'm going with length, and I'm going with interior defense when it comes to Ralph Sampson. Now, guys, there are 3 honorable mentions here. Now, I wrote them down somewhere, and I do not. Okay, so here we go. 3 honorable mentions, guys. The first one is Gary Payton. Gary Payton. Take out Giannis, take out LeBron, and take out what's it called? The Invincible cards. Gary Payton's the best point guard defender in the game, and it's not even close. Gary Payton has freaking a 90 strength. He's got a 90 interior defense or above. I don't remember. He's got great lateral, he's got 99 lateral and 99 lateral quickness, great interior, great strength, great help defense IQ, great everything on defense. He comes with every single defensive badge in the game with the exception of 4. And if you equip them, he is so good defensively. He's out here blocking 7-footers, I promise you guys. He's going for under 100K. Last time I checked, he was going for 70 to 80K. If you guys cannot afford a Giannis or LeBron, the next best defender in this game is Gary Payton. Like I always tell you guys, keep an open mind when I tell you these things, because Gary Payton is so good defensively. He would be in my starting team if I didn't just sell players and if I was really competing. So like I said, guys, the other honorable mentions, guys, the next one is going to be Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones is another good card, guys. Now, if you want to swap him for Zion or Rodman, I wouldn't be opposed to it, although I think Rodman and Zion are better. Bobby Jones came out earlier, guys. A rewards card. He's free, and he's a great defender. So I understand Rodman is free, but you have to grind kind of a lot for him. Zion's too expensive for most people. And if you want somebody like a guy, I would probably say maybe 65% of Rodman and 85% of Zion, go with Bobby Jones. He's free. He doesn't take that much to get him. All you probably need, well, he's not free, but you have to, he's in the exchange. So you probably have to put a couple of stuff in it, but the prices of the cards went down. So guys, Bobby Jones is that next honorable mention. And then we have one more honorable mention, guys. And this dude is going to be, if I can, how do you spell his name? AK-47, man. The dude is freaking fantastic on defense. Now, guys, you can put AK-47 above Bobby Jones or vice versa. It doesn't matter, man. Personally, to me, I think Gary Payton is better than both of these guys combined. But no, AK-47 is the next honorable mention. So, like I said, guys, very similar. Bobby Jones and AK-47. I prefer Bobby because of the fact he doesn't have steady, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But guys, this is the best defensive lineup in the game, in my opinion. Of course, I've looked at every single stat, I've looked at every single attribute, and I've looked at a lot of these badges. Now, I might have missed a card, not too sure. But guys, if you take these guys in totality, I'm not counting offense, disregard offense, this is just defense. I'm telling you guys, these dudes are nasty. So guys, that is going to wrap up the video, man. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. We are on the road to 400. Make sure to like the stream as well. Make sure to like the video as well and comment what your lineup would be on the defense. And I will see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out, Yaga Squad.